and anger-related issues, people have different levels.
Yeah, that's why there's
There are those,
therapy, Mande.
yeah, so you can't downplay the fact that the other party was also hurt. However much it
That's
was a
why
wrong,
you
it was
Oh
hyena
my
sack, yes it
goodness.
is.
Who in this world hasn't been hurt? Who in this world has not been rejected? You know, you don't go killing people because they rejected you or they insulted you or they cut you off in traffic.
We have
You
more
see,
women
this is the
being rejected.
problem.
We have
Like,
more women being rejected by men than we have women.
exactly.
I
How can
The
know.
problem here is that in Africa, we are brought up, people are brought up with struggle. They're not brought up with love. And that's the truth. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And then there's that a point where men come into the US and then they find out, shit, I can't be behaving the way I was behaving in Kenya. You know what I mean? Even
Yeah.
Facts.
we're on these platforms, like you can tell, like the men who come, they just talk and they don't have control of themselves. But here we're in a place where you gotta follow laws. You can't just do shit to people. In Kenya, people
Mm.
just do what they want. Like the guy who put a hit on his wife. So that dude, what he did, he flew in and then he got a private investigator to look.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. And then the private investigator found out
Yeah.
that the lady had a restraining order on him.
Order.
Then
That's
she's
right.
like, I ain't doing shit for you. And he he's like, no, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
involve myself. And
Yeah.
then he found somebody else because he thinks people be thinking we're in Kenya, he finds somebody else. You know why people don't have awananga nini bro code? White people
Mm.
wananga bro code, wanasemanga kila kitu.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they
right.
don't, yeah, wananga masiri. So
Yeah.
you akaenda kwa polisi. You know what I mean? Yeah,
That's
because
right.
this dude thought like he has the same power that he has in Kenya.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work like that.
But let's also thank you, Tay. Shout out to everybody. By the way, thank you very much. I see people who are following Vote TV and becoming official members, and shout out to all the gifters. And also feel free to support the live goal as we proceed. Now let me ask one question. Candice, you said you knew Margaret Mbitu.
Yeah.
So this is.
So I met her back in 2019. She was dating my brother. That's how I met her.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know her very well. And the people in Boston know her very well. Yeah, she was an amazing girl, very humble, hardworking, and she lived with her parents. She lived briefly with a friend of hers, but then she lived with her parents. So I knew her very well.
So
But
this is
I
a
never
very,
knew that dude.
this is a very, this is personal. Did you ever know? Did she ever talk? Did you ever met Kangethe, or did she ever talk to you about Kangethe and her relationship with Kangethe after? Because I understand she was dead.
I never knew Kangethe to that level. I never knew that dude, but I knew her very well. We never talked about Kangethe or anything.
Okay. Do you know something which is also interesting? And Jerry, she was loved. Jerry, did you know Margaret? Are you in Boston or something? Are you in Massachusetts? Do we have, by the way, because this is Vote TV right here. Do we have any folks from she was in Rowo.
Yeah.
Rowo. I got a question. Do you know something else that stands out to me, Miss Njau? Everybody who has been coming out publicly to talk is someone who says, hey, I knew Margaret Mbitu. Nobody has ever come up on this platform to say that I knew Kangethe.
Who would? I wouldn't if I knew.
Okay.
A quick one.
Yes, Mende.
Her Excellency.
Candice.
Yeah.
Candy.
What's up?
You knew her in 2019. She was dating your brother, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, make me understand. Chances are that she knew your brother, she knew Kangethe. She knew two people at once. Is it so?
2019 is 4 years ago.
I mean, are you serious here?
No, I'm just asking because you said she knew she was dating your brother. Is it?
Yeah.
But you
That
can
was 4
date
that
anybody.
was 4 years ago.
Yeah, as in you're allowed to go out with anybody and then you break up.
Exactly.
When
Mende,
you
if I
break
start,
up, you,
you just move on.
I mean, that question is
yeah,
just, you
Don't
That's
you
know.
just
just
think
a
move
that's
on.
flirting? Don't you think that's flirting? Because if you're with this person and you're with this person, two people
Stop
at
saying
an
that.
instant.
We never said
It's
that.
not.
She
The,
was dealing with
It's
both of
she
not.
them.
wasn't
Actually,
dating.
actually, it's listen. Let me tell
Are
you something.
you
By the way, folks,
crazy?
as we proceed. By the way, you know what's interesting about you, Mende? You actually picked a name that actually fits the kind of questions you're asking here. But I love you, my brother. I mean, you picked of all names, Ulijita Mende, a cockroach. But I love you still. Stop all these speculations, bro. It's somebody. It's somebody who lost her life. Let me see this.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me
This
see
is
this comment
somebody's
from
daughter.
she.
And yeah.
She is saying, I'm from Boston. She was my friend, a very nice lady. Thank you very much, she. Thank you. Do you see every time? Okay, no. Volas. Do you know how I do you know how I run do you know how I run this platform? I listen to everyone. Even the ones who come up with even those who step up here and come with the dumbest statements. I will listen to you. Because one thing this life taught me is that listening is not a crime. And trust you me, you can even learn from a fool. No pun intended. So have patience. So thank you. I see there's someone from Boston. Thank you, she. I see you knew her personally. But let me tell you something. I haven't seen or heard anybody say how Kangethe was. What was Kangethe's profession for those who come from Boston? Was he a CNA or something?
I mean, who fucking knows?
The one statement that I agree, and I say this the day that happened. Oh yeah. He worked at the airport. That's right. This guy worked at the airport. That's right. Yes. Thank you, Shiko, for reminding me that. Yes, he worked at the airport. Yes. So he knew the operations of the airport so well. Oh my God. Talk about, again,
Well,
this
guys,
was perfectly premeditated.
guys, the sweetest part of this thing is this guy is still a suspect.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say.
I know.
Can I say
No,
something?
the guy
Can I
is still
say?
a suspect.
Wait, can I say something?
We have to use the word allegedly because we just want to be
Allegedly.
polite.
That's true. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Because we just want to be polite.
Yes. Mende, that one, I give it to you. That's true. At this point, even as much as we are having this conversation, yes, according to the law, he's a leading suspect.
Can you see what Goldstein is saying? He was abusive to her on multiple occasions. Like they witnessed the abuse.
Story well documented on Mwakilishi. You ever read Mwakilishi.com?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the story, it was there well documented.
So let's have this conversation. Let's have this conversation as Kenyans in America. Why does this keep on happening?
I want to say something and then I drop because I have to go to work at night today night.
Yes. Yeah, okay, I got you.
So you people who are in America, you men that have been in America, you have a responsibility to teach the Kenyans that are planning to come to America how this system works, because we can say like it doesn't favor the ego of a natural Kenyan man. You understand? So when you come here, there's a lot of adjustments to be made, especially by the men, not necessarily the women. There's a lot of adjustments for you to be able to fit into this society. There's a lot of adjustments to be made. You understand what I'm saying, right? Like
I'm listening. Yeah, I'm just listening. Yeah.
when you're in Kenya, you are with your wife. You probably do not even babysit your kids, right? Does it work here?
No.
Absolutely no.
Yes. Such
You listen. You don't listen. Miss Ja, what about this? You got 2, 3 kids in your house, right? You don't even see your wife. You meet at the door.
Right.
Like right now, you say you're about to go to work, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then your husband is coming in from work.
And you're going to work.
Yeah, that's how you are. Okay. Yeah. Listen. Let's start being realistic. Talk to Kenyans in America. They'll tell you, hey, you'll find couples who tell you, I only sleep on this bed with my husband or wife maybe once a week on Sunday.
So
That's right. That's
No,
really
let's
true.
start being realistic.
Yeah.
Okay? Then there's something else. Hey, Miss Jao, I can go on and on because listen, it seems to me like I'm the only guy who opens up the camera who actually says it the way it is. Because man, you back up. How comes I don't listen? Mende, okay, Mende, at least you're here, you're representing the men. But how comes I don't have other men stepping up here and talking? I had 4 women come up here and talk. Where the man at? Na mko hapo chini. Mko hapo chini. Let me give men one advice. The day you will kill your ego, my brother, we'll have a peaceful world. The world will be a very beautiful place to live in. Ego is a killer in itself. I got Candace, Taddy, Miss Njau. Talk. Na mko hapo chini. And then guys, do you know what's gonna happen, Miss Njau? Alafu tuamke kesho asubuhi tupate mwanamume mwingine ameua mwanamke Mkenya. Just like Kangethe did.
No, it
And then
won't
and then we'll make noise for 2 days, and then guess what? Everybody, we go back to your triples and your quadruples. I got bills to pay. I mean, guys, are you looking at how serious this thing is? How comes no one is stepping up and saying, hey, it's time for us to educate. It's time for us to have these meetings and actually have these open conversations for this to stop happening. Now, and I will say this again because I said this back in October and they actually manifested. If we don't step up and have an open conversation, I'm telling you, Kangethe will not be the last one to kill a Kenyan woman in America. Mende?
Just a case study. Take it as an example. You're standing somewhere. Without your knowledge, a snake was coming by. Maybe from your behind, something close to that. You stand there in a statue position without showing any kind of motion or what have you. Chances are, very high chances are, that snake, that animal will just pass by without even getting concerned that you are around. Why do I say this?
Tell us.
For something to happen, there must have been something that has triggered it. Still, I will insist, however much the action was heinous, but it was triggered by something.
You know what, Mende?
The trigger could have come from somewhere.
Mende,
The buck
as much
stopped
as
with the women. Myself, I'm egoistic. I can't.
why
deny.
you saying the
much
buck
egoistic.
stops with the women?
They trigger all these issues. Here they are, they're all
you
up.
got problems.
Here they are.
But listen,
One,
no.
two,
Like
three, four.
Megan.
Let's listen.
If you
Let's
can even
listen.
count the number of ladies
Let's
here,
listen. Order in the
Megan,
house.
they're
Let's
almost
listen.
like
Together,
50%.
like trigger in
The male are
what way?
40%.
Mende, trigger in what way? Can you try to explain to us? Like, let's just talk now without.
Yeah, because
getting
he's the only man in the
emotional.
room.
Yeah,
The
Somehow
women,
wengine
emotional.
the women in our society today feel like they own the world. They are everything. Everything revolves around them, which is a very wrong narrative. A very wrong narrative.
Give us as
They
an example.
always
Give us
play.
an example.
They always play victims, which
Can
is
you
very
give us
wrong.
an
A very wrong
example,
perspective.
like an example that
So
would
these
drive you to kill
right?
a person because they feel like they own this world? Give us an
Can you to
example.
my
Case study. There have been cases of men being harassed or being done the same thing this lady was done to? How many have you had being highlighted like the way this one is now
Tell
being
us
given
one. Mention a name.
highlights like every other thing?
Can you
For the
mention? Can you
case of
mention?
men,
Listen? Can you mention to me like the last 15 years how many Kenyan men have been killed by their Kenyan wives in America?
I I can't mention because they're being played, they're being downplayed, they're being taken
Because there is
as
none.
They have names. They have names.
Mother,
no,
mother
they're
Bedwa.
not
can
there.
never be employed, be
Bedwa.
Not that they're
downplayed.
not there. They are there,
No,
but
no,
they're
it's
being
none.
downplayed.
No.
No, they're being
Listen,
downplayed.
can you be factual? Oh, so you're gonna tell me in the United States of America, this country, a woman can kill a man, and it's gonna be like downplay. We're gonna talk about it.
Not
Mende,
even
where are
because
you
of,
right now? Are you in Keno? Are you somewhere in Moshada? Where are you at?
no, I'm in Nairobi.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
very understandable.
Okay.
But we understand why you're talking like
Finally.
that, man.
Yeah,
So
and
you're
we
not in the
understand.
US.
There it
Right.
is.
It's fine.
You have
Maybe
already
it's too
stereotyped
far.
me.
No.
See,
Wait.
Mandy, I'm
you've
kind
already
of
You're
Mandy,
not a
I'm
good
concerned
candidate,
about
Manda.
the women who surround you. Are they
you've
safe?
already
So
stereotyped me.
this
You
20,
see,
as in
you've
Manda, these
already
21-year-olds and 20-year-olds being murdered right, left, and center in Kenya. You are
you've already
supporting that?
you've
Mendes,
already classified me.
a free advice from me with that kind of attitude, you're not even a good candidate to go to the airport, like go to Western world. You
Yeah.
got the second month you're
Facts.
gonna be in jail.
Yeah. You'll be in jail. You'll
Life
be in
in
jail.
prison
Can
without
listen?
parole.
Can I ask? Someone asked you if you own an Airbnb. What? Negokeide. Mende. There is
Okay.
nobody. Listen, let be factual and let's talk about statistics. And by the way, do you want to tell me even in Kenya there are men who have been killed by women and it was never reported? It was downplayed. Is that what you want to tell me today?
No. Let's take it in this direction. It doesn't matter. It has to be okay. A good number of you wanaelewa Kiswahili, si ati lazima ikuwe ni kuuawa, but kuna ile dhuluma. Take a case study. Not even long ago, there's a lady who dispossessed a white man. All his whatever he flew into the country with. The guy remained begging just to find his way back to his mother
Manda,
country.
I think I
That
had
is one
that
case
case.
study.
I had that story, but that man was already broke. He came to Kenya with only $3,000 in his pocket. See, it's that
Okay,
girl who
that
was
is one
on
case
Voice
study.
Live on TikTok talking
That is one
about.
case study.
So
But
that
if you don't
actually,
plan,
so
if you don't plan your finances, you don't blame women. I went to
yeah.
Kenya for a
So
month. I came on Monday and I was very broke. So
imagine Miss Njao, that man went with $3,000.
$3,000.
$3,000 took
What is
up
this good for?
an Airbnb for $45, was going for parties in like high-end clubs in Kenya where you
Goodness.
can pay even $100K for like some drinks. And then
30.
yeah.
I mean, the only difference is like folks back home, they don't know. I mean, we have white men coming to Kenya with food stamps, and you think it's a
Yeah.
credit card.
I
You
know,
goofies.
right?
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
he comes and cries and says, I don't have money to go back home. She ate even my ticket. And then he's like, he comes to TikTok and said, I came with, he took all my $3,000. I'm like, you go to Kenya to shop, unacha 40K in the supermarket, na saizi unashopia tu madhe. The
What
wedding
Anyway.
has become expensive.
Tati, if hata wale wa Kenya tuko hapa, you don't go home with $3,000. You know that's not right.
I
I mean,
know.
that way, by the way, na economy ya Ruto. $3,000. That's actually what you pay at the airport once you check in your iPhones and your tablets and your kid
Okay.
stuff. Okay? Hii Kenya siku hizi hata kupumua. Ruto has taxed you already. Yeah,
I know.
1K imeenda. Guys,
Ati-
stop joking.
Ya, alafu anakuja kulia TikTok anasema huyo dame alichukua pesa zake zote. Anaulizwa how much did
Oh, yeah.
you come with? Akasema, I came with $3,000 at the money I had saved for 4 months. We are like, oh my God. Tukamwambia, you didn't.
Tati,
Yeah.
on that case, let me say I honestly congratulate whoever did that. Shout out to the Kenyan chick who did. I don't know the story. I'm hearing it right now, but with all due respect, I congratulate her and keep on doing it even in the future as they keep on coming to the country. They have to give us back our 40 acres. MVP.
Okay, and a mule, baby.
Give us back our 40 acres, goddammit.
Reparations, baby.
Okay.
Nyonya.
Host. Host.
Don't give an example
Nyonya.
to that guy.
Host.
No.
Host.
That's the wrong example. Let's stick with the topic that we're having right now. Yeah.
Host. Host.
Yes. Yeah.
Host kidogo, you are digressing.
Yeah. Story na Wilson Kanoga. Wilson Kanoga ndio akuje kuokoka. Ye pia walienda pali kwenda kuiba, wakashikwa, wakawekelewa taya, wachomwe. Guess what happened? Alikuwa hapa akituambia story. You can watch the Wilson Kanoga story on my Vote TV YouTube. Walipowekelewa mataya wachomwe, guess what happened? Hakukuwa na kiberiti. Mtu mmoja akasema, now I'm telling you, utaendelea na story. Mtu mmoja akasema, enda ile upande mwingine ununue kiberiti, ukuje tuwachome. Kwenda kununua kiberiti, alipokuwa narudi hivi, gari kamgonga. Watu ambao walikuwa hapa wanagojea sasa wachome kina Wilson, wakakimbia kwenda kuangalia nini happen. Mwenye kununua kiberiti aligongwa na gari akakufa. Wilson escaped, and that was his last time. Hapo ndipo alisema huyu ni Mungu. Alikuwa hapa. So let me, you know, so killing for you guys was just normal.
Kama kuchinja kuku. Kama kuku.
Do you think about those families, bro?
Yes.
Unafikirianga about hizo familia za watu mliua?
Unajua kuna wengine huwezi jua ni family gani. Unajua huwezi jua ni family gani.
Kama walikuwa na wazazi, wako na watoto.
Huwezi jua.
Oh, sorry guys, I wasn't ready for this, bro.
So,
yeah.
So me after you beating, hapo ndio niliongeza kukua worse than before. After kuepa hiyo, ndio niliongeza kukua worse than before. Naona. So wakati nilikuwa na change, seme ilikuwa tu kama miujiza tu. Juu kuna hoteli ingine malingi hapa Kisumu inaitwa Nyamasaria, I think. Inaitwa hapa Nyamasaria Kisumu. Ni hoteli ya mtu mkubwa sana. So hapo ndio tulifaa kuenda kufanya raid. And mimi nilikuwa skima kabisa. Nilikuanga mtu skima. Na niseme nilikuwa na ujanja zangu kidogo. Nilienda nikaomba job hapo kwa hiyo hoteli. Nikapewa job, nikapewa kazi. So kupewa kazi, kumbe walidhani mimi nimekuja tu genuinely kutafuta job. Kumbe mimi nilikuwa na mpango yangu. Nikafanya kazi hapo 6 months. Nikajua hapa naweza disconnect CCTV na wapi, askari analala saa ngapi mpaka saa ngapi.
Yes.
Nikaenda nikazoeana mpaka na umbwa zenye ziko hiyo security family ilikuwa inafanyia.
Yes.
So nilijua mpaka main door iko na wapi, naweza fungua aje na tutokeze wapi. So after 6 months kufanya job, nika resign. So kuresign hivi, unajua singeweza hatungeweza kufanya hiyo mpango immediately. Unaona?
Yeah.
Juu ingefanyika immediately, wangejua already ni mimi. Tena tukaongojea kamaliza another 3 months. Unaona? Kaka 3 months. So after 3 months, tulikuwa watu 7 wenye tungefaa kwenda hapo. 7 people. Na mimi ndio nilikuwa master planner, najua naenda kufungua hivi na wanatokea wapi na wataingilia wapi. So hata sisi tulikuwa tunaomba tu Mungu tusaidie, tusishikwe, biashara ikuwe poa, to survive. So that time biashara ilifaa ni tufike hapo saa 9 ya usiku.
So even hata when you're going to when you're going to rob, you still tell God, pray, God help us, biashara iende vizuri.
Tusaidie. Mungu tusaidie. And wacha nirudi nyuma tu kidogo. Pale mali tulishikwa 2013 hapo tukipigwa hapo. Ilipata kama madhe alikuwa anauza wapi? Hapo Kondele hapo kwa soko. Nilisema Mungu. Mama mzazi. Nilisema Mungu, usikubali mama akuje aone vile nauliwa hapa. Asisikie hata. So kumbe Mungu alifanya vice versa. Instead of kuziba mama, alileta confusion hapa, mimi nikaepa. Unaona? So we were also praying. Tulikuwa tunaomba tukienda. Unaona? Tulikuwa tunaomba. Unaona? Nasema Mungu tusaidie, biashara ikuwe poa, tu survive tu vizuri. Mwenye amebaki abaki tu, mwenye amefavulu tena taendelea tu na shughuli. Unaona? So that day nilitoka kwangu mapema, mali nilikuwa naishi kwa estate nyingine inaitwa Gango. Nilitoka mapema kitu saa 6 hivi. Juu red ilifai ikuwe kitu saa 9. Juu hapo ndio nilijua maskari wanalala.
Yes.
Utapata askari mwenye saa hiyo anaona. Na tuna nini na huko chini.
Yeah.
So vile nilitoka saa 6, nikapata kuna church nyingine ilikuwa hapo inaitwa Power of Jesus Around the World Church. Nikasema wacha nichukue time zangu hapa kiasi. Then ikifika saa 8 niende nikutane na wenzangu. Then tuende mashughuli.
Yes.
So vile niliingia hapo, walikuwa na kesha, it was on a Friday. Walikuwa naimba, hiyo uimbaji kaenda na mimi. Then kuna mhubiri alikuwa anahubiri hapo, ni kama tu Mungu alimuonyesha vile nilikuwa. Alikuwa anaitwa Charles Orwagor. Ndiye alikuwa anahubiri. Ni kama Mungu alimuonyesha vile nilikuwa. Alisoma the book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 18. Siwezi kusahau, hata hiyo ni one of nyimbo yenye nilitoa. And the book of Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. Matthew 11 and verse 28, mali nasema, come those who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. So wakati alikuwa anaongea ni kama alisema hata kama umeua kiasi gani, hata kama umefanya dhambi kiasi gani, God can still have mercy on you. My friend, siwezi kusema chenye lifanyika. Micha inaweza kumbuka, nilirudi kwa senses yangu, nikapata niko mbele ya watu, na watu mbele ya kanisa huko, na watu wamenizunguka, na watu wanaimba wakipiga clap makofi. So kile kurudi ilikuwa kitu saa 11 na ya asubuhi.
Yeah.
So kufika saa 11 na asubuhi, sumita sasa tulifaa kwenda huko wapi? Saa ngapi? Saa 9.
Saa 9.
Namaanisha sasa
Ushachelewa.
ilifaa tuende saa 9. Nimeshachelewa. Sasa imeumana. Juu tulikuwa na wakubwa wetu hapo. Sasa nilisema mimi naye sasa mimi nimekuisha. Ndio niko hapa na mimi yangu imeisha. Lazima watamaliza.
Na wewe ulikuwa master planner.
Yeah, mimi ndio nilikuwa master planner. So wakati hiyo ilipata kama nilikuwa na visu 8 kwa mwili. 4 ilikuwa kwa socks, 2 kwa socks ya huku, 2 socks ya huku, zingine kwa kiuno. So hizo zilikuwa silaha ya kazi, ikiumana na unapambana vile imekuwa. So wakati niliokoka ilikuwa kama hizo visu zilikuwa hapo kwa kiuno yangu. So kufika saa 11 nikatoka nikarudi kwa nyumba.
Yeah.
News yenye nilisikia kufika saa 1 ya asubuhi, wezi 6 wenye walijaribu kuiba hoteli fulani Kisumu waliuliwa wote. I was the 7th person. Na mimi ndio sikuenda siku hiyo. Hapo ndio marafiki zangu walienda. Wenye tulikuwa nao. 6 died. Mimi nilibaki. Hapo ndio nilikuja kugundua kumbe Mungu alikuwa na mpango na mimi. Hapo ndio nilikuja kujua kumbe Mungu alikuwa na mpango na maisha yangu.
Yes, bro.
So after hapo wenye walibaki mkubwa wetu alianza kunitafuta. Juu alijua mimi ni msaliti. Mimi ndio nimesaliti wengine. Mimi ndio nimesaliti wengine.
Oh my.
Alijua mimi ndio nimesaliti wengine.
I can even sit down.
Akaanza kunitafuta.
Yeah.
Wakaanza kunitafuta. Nikarudi huko kwa pastor huko. Nikamwambia bwana cha inafanyika ni hii na hii na hii. Yeah, nikamwambia maisha yangu haiko poa. So in any case msikie nijue ile story yenye ilifanyika. Ile story ilifanyika ile. So pastor alikuwa mwanamke, alikuwa anaitwa Pastor Selin Obura. Pastor wa hiyo kanisa. Yule alikuwa tu mhubiri, but pastor wa kanisa alikuwa mwanamke. Hata aliaga the year 20 wakati wa corona 2020 aliaga wakati wa corona. So alikubali kuniweka kwake huko kwa compound. Kaniambia if in any case you have changed, I'm ready to accommodate you hapa mpaka at least hiyo story pote. Yes. Mimi nikaona nikikaa hapa naweza leta shida huku. In any case wagundwe niko hapo,
watakuja wawe sasa kila mtu.
Kuchoma hii boma ya huyu pastor.
That's right.
Boma ya huyu pastor na kila mtu mwenye kwa hapa. So nilitoroka Kisumu nikaenda huko kwetu nyumbani. Kamaliza kitu 1 year. Nikarudi Kisumu tena. So kurudi Kisumu wakagundua nimerudi.
Umerudi.
Kama nikwambie Mungu alikuwa na mpango. Wakati walienda kuniua, hapo nilijua wananiua. Hapo nilijua mimi nimeenda. Walikuja watu wawili. Mwingine alikuwa anaitwa Cliff, mwingine alikuwa anaitwa Bae. Walitumwa ukuje mahali niko. Kumbe hapo mahali nilikuwa already hao walikuwa walishafanya sanga hapo, waliibanga hapo na walionekana. Vile watu hapo waliwaona hivyo ndio walipiga nduru. Cliff na Ubai waliuliwa hapo na mob justice.
Jesus Christ, son of a carpenter. Bro, how many lives do you have? You know, Buddha, tunasemanga hapa, bro, you have 67 lives, bro. You have 67 lives, bro.
Waliuliwa hapa after kuuliwa. Sam mwenye alikuwa karibu na sisi sana, mwenye nilikuwa nasema alikuwa the next, alafu tajiri alikuwa anaitwa Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry mwenyewe alitaka kunigonga na gari kwa barabara. Bad luck, mahali alikuwa hapo kwa estate nyingine inaitwa hapa Kona Mbuta. Wakati alienda kunigonga na gari, mimi sielewi chenye lifanyika. Listokea gari yake imegongana na lori. Jerry akakufia hapo. Hapo ndio walisema, hapo ndio huyo sasa mwenye alikuwa tajiri yetu mkubwa alikuja akaniambia, Churchill, huyo mganga mwenye umeenda kwake nimekubali akona nguvu. Nimewachana na
Jesus Christ, bro.
Nimewachana na wewe kabisa. Yeye vile alisema amewachana na mimi kabisa hivi, hata ya kumaliza 1 year aliuliwa hata yeye. So my life imekuwa tu kwa neema tu. Hapo ndio nilitoa nyimbo ya kwanza. Yes, naimba. For now nisema niko na 3 songs zenye nimeshatoa. Moja nimeshatoa video ni
are you on bro, are you on YouTube?
Yes, kuna moja iko YouTube. Inaitwa Iniwachango. In Churchill Odour imeandikwa Iniwachango.
Iniwachango.
Yes.
Okay, do this. Let's do this. Yeah, I got it. Let's do this, guys. But I have to say, this is one of I've done tens of thousands of interviews, and this interview has completely given me goosebumps. And Churchill, do hivi, kama kuna maji kunywa maji, we'll do a commercial break, and then I'll play your song. I'll introduce your song to the audience. Churchill Odour, live on Vote TV, from a gangster, from a killer to a minister. The Luo community in the chat. The Luo community in the chat, please. God, wait a minute. Just give me a second. Come on, wale Waluo wako in the chat. Help translate the lyrics in the chat. Ukisikizanga hii wimbo. This to me is one of the most personal, most emotional interviews I've ever done. This guy has killed. This guy has robbed. This guy has done so many, and he has survived death multiple times. And he's here telling his story on Vote TV, how he found God. The song, Ini Wacha Ango. What does that mean, Churchill?
The song inamaanisha, what will you say? What will you answer? Ni kama, what will you answer if Jesus Christ will ask you? If Jesus Christ will ask you, why do you want to enter heaven? What will you answer? No.
Guys.
So
wow. Okay, so I'm gonna play the song. I'm gonna play the song first. Please nitarecommend kwa sababu Churchill tumelia sana hapa. Make sure umekunywa maji. Kama kuna maji, grab water. Those who are watching, let's listen to this song while premiering on Vote TV. And also, if you're new here, make sure you follow Vote TV, follow the host as we continue to grow. This is Churchill Odour. This is Churchill Odour. Iniwachango, live on Vote TV, world premiere. All the little people in the chat, make sure you just keep on trying.